downhill slide of November. We've had a couple weeks of just cloudy, dreary days. And finally, this afternoon, the sun came out. All day yesterday, it was in the upper 60s, so it was pretty warm. And then even this morning, it was still in the upper 50s, but the wind was blowing. We had a front roll in, and the temperature's been dropping all day. Now that the sun come out, it's not that cool, but it's probably still in the upper 40s right now, and it's just going to get colder tonight. It's supposed to get down to about freezing, but I'm hoping with the sun coming out, I was going to get some deer up on their feet this evening. I'm hunting a spot that I haven't hunted yet this year, and we had some decent bucks showing up here pretty consistently the first part of November, but these last couple weeks, I don't know if they're on lockdown or what, but the bucks have just basically disappeared from all of our spots, and we haven't had a camera up here for about a week because we just continue to have camera problems all year long. Just one camera after another going down, quit working, whatever the case may be. So I thought I'd come in here tonight and hunt this spot way up in a cedar tree. See if we can see something tonight. Hunting the edge of this hayfield. I've had a lot of success in the past hunting these hayfields. Deer get down here and eat around, feed around, and big thick timber behind me. So I'm hoping it's going to be a good night. It's been the worst start to a season ever for us. I mean, we haven't killed a deer yet, and it's like November 18th or something. It's crazy. So we need to get something on the ground real quick, and hopefully once one falls, that'll start the whole chain reaction. But I know my lighting is pretty awesome. Looks like I'm wearing sunglasses. Thank you, Lord, so much. Oh my gosh. That's a heck of a good deer. Big, heavy deer. That's the first deer I saw all night. Man, that is such a long time coming. It's been such a long, hard season. Oh my gosh. I'm speechless. I'm absolutely speechless. This is my first time hunting this spot. So I got glimpses of him over here, and I could see antlers, but I couldn't tell what it was. I just thought it was a good deer, and then this little button buck come out right in front of me, right where these deer are in this corner feeding all the time. And he come out here, and I was so nervous that I wasn't going to get a shot. I just figured I wasn't going to get a shot because I thought he was going to come out here and run this little button off. Well, the wind is not perfect, but it's good enough. And, oh my goodness, spraying down with that Vapple. He was almost directly downwind of me. He got a little farther than I'd hoped he would. And you could tell he knew something wasn't quite right, and that's why he stood there and stood there and stood there. So I slowly got my hand off the camera on the bow. When he turned his head, drew back, settled in, and made a freaking perfect shot. Oh my God. Our first deer of the year. I think it's November 18th. I knew the deer had to be on their feet. November 18th, I knew the deer had to be on their feet. With this cold front pushing through, clearing out, beautiful sunny this evening. Oh man, oh, it doesn't get any better than that. I'm gonna have to call Griffin, Mason, everybody, and let them know I'm gonna need some help loading that bad boy up. Man, it's been such a long time coming. I haven't killed a good deer for quite a few years. Man, and I did it, and it's daylight, sun ain't even down yet. That definitely don't happen. Oh man, that's what it's all about. That is what it's all about. Hey, now I get to be cameraman the rest of the year. That's what I love. So I'm tagged out, and now I get to be cameraman. That's what I'm. Yeah, baby. Oh man.
What's up?
What are you doing?
Oh, sitting here at Jake Johnson's reception.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, buddy, I think we got our first deer of 2018.
Big one?
He's pretty darn nice, yeah.
Really? Where you at?
The stands that I just hung last weekend up here at Mapleton.
Yeah? Which field?
That one on the south, down there on the Mapleton Highway.
By the old lady's house?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that's fucking awesome. What happened? Is it a deer you know?
I don't know. We didn't have a camera up here last week because we don't really have a spot to put it. And I was gonna make a deal and bring it out tomorrow and put a camera up.
Yeah.
But we'd had some pictures earlier. I don't know that it's one that I know. All right, so I'm down, and I'm gonna try to hurry at least a little bit because I want to get him found before it gets dark. Being that I'm out here by myself. But here's my arrow right here. I mean, it broke off, so it didn't completely pass through. I didn't realize it until I went back and watched a review that he was actually cordoned to me a little bit. So I'll bet you I hit that offside shoulder. But so here we go. Well, I like what I'm seeing so far. Good bright red blood and lots of it. I heard him crash over here. I'm not sure. I know there's a little ditch right here, but I'm not sure what it looks like. But I'm gonna walk over here to this little ditch and we'll see See if we can find him. This bit a lot of crashes he made, I'd say he's about gotta be dead right in here somewhere. I'm still finding blood. I mean, heck, I don't even have to look for it. Oh. I see a white belly. Maybe 15 yards inside here. Let's go take a look at him. That's a nice deer right there. So this is the offside shoulder. Look at that. There's my broadhead poking out of that offside shoulder. So that rage busted through that offside shoulder, and he didn't run but maybe 40 yards. I don't really know if I have a place to set the camera here, but I'll try to get it set up and get him picked up so you can get a good look at him, and then I'm gonna get him home. I don't know anybody within 45 minutes of here that can come help me, so I'm gonna just get him out of here as fast as I can and get him home, and we'll take some pictures and do some interviews with him there. But we'll see. Well, so I finally got him back, got the truck pulled up here, and if you're looking for a good laugh, you're about to see me try to load this sucker up on this trailer by myself. So, have fun with this. Well, it's November the 18th, and we finally got our first deer down for the year. You know, this has been one of the slowest, toughest years that we ever can remember. Last year was pretty tough, and we didn't think it'd get much worse, but this year is definitely took the cake. But it's good to finally have a deer on the ground. This was one that I was after at this new spot that my cousin Garrett hooked me up with, and you know, it was my first time hunting this spot. Me and him had just hung those stands last weekend, and the first deer I saw tonight was this guy. You know, I had a feeling that it'd be a pretty good night after it being so warm yesterday, and a front coming through this morning, and then it cleared out this afternoon and the sun shined, and it was just bound to be a good day. And sure enough, you know, he hung out on the field edge for a little bit before he came out, and then I think that a little button buck that came out in front of me is really what got him to come out, and he kind of sat there and squared off that little button buck a little bit, and finally turned his head away and gave me the opportunity to draw back and made a great shot at him. Didn't realize that he was quartering to me a little bit until I actually got up to him, and I saw that my broadhead was sticking out of the opposite shoulder. So you know, them rage, I like the rage broadheads. I know, whatever, a lot of people have a lot of luck with everything, but I like the rages, and just a beautiful deer down, and I couldn't be happier. And gotta thank Jordan for coming out and helping me tonight. So what a great night.
Congrats, buddy. Awesome deer.
DeerHunterFan.com TV is sponsored by Schreier Outfitters, Muddy Outdoors, Outback Archery, Ridge Runners Guide Service, Scent Blocker, Sinclairville Seed Company, Spy Point, and